What's up, YouTube? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now we got another reaction. We got the No Jumper News. You got Sharp up there. You got Dijon Paul. You got LA Icon, and you got Poetik Flakko. And they speaking on the situation pertaining to Blueface and X-Fold with the DMs. And what caught my attention was Flakko pretty much trying to go down the path. Well, it wasn't even pretty much. He actually was going down the path of trying to incriminate X-Fold. And I just don't really agree with that. You know, like leave things on the table how somebody leave it on the table. If X-Fold put his dish on the table without no ketchup, then leave the ketchup off of it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. If he bring a soda or a water, that's what he brought to the table. If he don't bring a soda or a water, quit adding on to his dish or anybody else. But Flakko has that habit, and I don't agree with it. So we're going to dive in on this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Keep it a Benji for me. If not, don't jump in. Let's rock.
Blueface DM fellow LA rapper X4 asking for a fade after X4 made comments about Blueface on that recent IG Live where he was talking about the Whack 100 situation.
What did he say about
My
Blueface?
wife was supposed to interview
He said
X4
something
last night.
about Blueface having what, emo hair back in the day. That photo, do you remember that photo of Blueface when he was younger?
Yeah. But
And so Blueface DM X4 and they had a back and forth exchange. He said, "So you want to get down? You turning it down?" Question mark. And,
Blueface is confident because he's been getting his boxing in.
Well, yeah, he does box, so that is true.
and
I
X4
think,
is like 5'4" and Blueface is like 6'3".
I don't think X4 is playing no fucking games, though.
And you know, I don't know if that was like a slight shot that he threw at Blueface, but having confidence just because Blueface been boxing can get interpreted wrong. You know, Blueface supposed to be where he from, be from where he come from, the same as X-Fold, the exact same as anybody else. And when you say you come from somewhere and stuff go a certain route, you got to stand on your business. You know, even if you not from somewhere and you just call yourself a stand-up individual or a man, you got to always prepare yourself to handle business. So Blueface asking for a fight don't have to be like he's highly confident or just pumped up just because he boxed, you know?
I'll promise you that.
I don't think it matters height when you're talking about male fighting. I feel like a short guy. That is true.
And
I
X4
think,
is like 5'4" and Blueface is like 6'3".
I don't think X4 is playing no fucking games, though. Promise you that.
I don't think it matters height when you're talking about male fighting. I feel like a short guy can square up with a taller guy, and it's just
Super
going to be a
facts.
fight. I don't necessarily believe in the whole height thing. Now, if
But
you
a
want to
5'4"
go weight class
think
and
X4 's
boxing, that's
playing at
different.
all.
But when you're talking about just some
But a-
street fighting,
But a
I've
5'4"
seen short dudes put
Right.
taller dudes down. Pause.
But a 5'4", 120-pound man versus 6'3", 160 is crazy.
Well, who you got your money on? I respect
I mean,
that,
they
but I'm
fucking
saying that
benefit each other.
it's still a fight.
Yeah.
You know, it's always funny to me when you have people speaking on stuff that you feel like, you know, like this is Jean Paul, the LA report card dude, and this is Poetik Flakko. Now, I could personally be wrong, but I don't think neither one of them done had 10 fights, you know, in their life. So it's like for them to both be so indulged in that conversation and that small debate about fighting and this and that and what's an advantage or disadvantage or what's fair, it's like, you know, yeah, a lot of things can happen. And I feel like anybody can fight anybody. That's how it gotta go anyway. If you're gonna stand on what you want to stand on, you're gonna have to fight, or you're gonna let a person have their way with you. It's on you or not. You know, that's all on you. But and then it all depends on the opponent. But I just felt like that was funny for both of those two guys to be so strong about like a fight conversation when I don't think neither one of them probably want to have a fight tomorrow if somebody disrespected them. But I could be wrong. I don't personally know them, but that's what they show on this internet.
Yeah, true. Right.
And so he said, pull up tomorrow. I'll leave certain things out, but he said, pull up tomorrow, dead homies. I believe he sent an addy, and he said, I'm not one of them, you gonna see. And then X4 screenshotted it and posted their conversation, and that's how we're able to see it. And yeah. So how do you guys feel about this? Outside of you saying Blueface is gonna win.
Being a police officer is the easiest job in 2023, man. Like, you're telling me that
They're
if
not-
a rapper gets smoked,
They
I
ain't
don't
trying
even,
to kill each other. He's just out. They're just gonna fight.
man, listen, when I see pull up to the set tomorrow, you gonna see that's not fighting.
Now, see, that's what caught my attention and made me want to double back and watch this and tune in with the Dice Crew, because I really needed y'all outlook on this, right? To me, if they said what they said and put what they put on the table, why we can't leave it there? Like LA Icon said. You know, they talking about a fight, a fade, a fair one. Why does Flacco have to try to interpretate something and break down something and unravel something? Because when you unraveling something that you yourself just don't really know what's in it, how you gonna tell what's the truth about it? Now, do you have the right to just believe or assume something? Yeah, but look how he's so strong about it. Come on now. Leave things out of it, pull up to the set, you gonna see? I'ma think this and that. Like, he talking about this and this and this and that. And it's like, neither are you from the streets, Flacco. At least that's what you say. Neither are you from a gang, and that's what you say. Neither have you ever been in that situation to where somebody told you to pull up, or you told somebody to pull up and they told you gonna see, or you told them you gonna see. I mean, why you so strong about all these topics that you just directly ain't been a part of? Like, you putting this whole campaign on the internet publicly, acting like X4 gonna do something, like he's gonna do something severe to Blueface, or Blueface gonna do something severe to X4, whoever. Like, why would you put that in the conversation when that's not what the conversation was about? Why you couldn't keep it about fighting? You talking about what's good and what's easy for the police in 2023 and this, that, and the third. What makes something easy? Because a person like you, the police can only run their investigation, which is at least they're going to run the investigation. You don't even run your investigation. You think that it was that simple? You know, you got to be more sharp at the brain, Flacco, and anybody else like Flacco. Quit being lazy-minded. You just don't want to do no thinking. And even if you feel like you wanted to interpret that from that, like, why would you want to spit that out there? Like, is it that your job? Like, you talking about what's easy to be a cop. Is you a cop? What's the truth? Tell the truth about it. I just can't stand that. I just really don't agree with that. Because now you pointing out stuff that you're not really pointing out that's facts, but you just throwing stuff out there for people to hear and digest and have people wondering. And, I just feel like that's not fair, because I know you wouldn't want nobody to point out anything that's not necessarily a fact of what you said and you didn't say it. You only want to be held accountable for what you deliberately say and what you mean. So I just feel like, let's just be fair, man. And a lot of time, man, Flacco and others don't be fair when it comes to that.
You also think it's
That's not fighting.
They ain't trying to kill each other. He's just out. They're just gonna fight.
Man, listen, when I see pull up to the set tomorrow, you gonna see that's not fighting.
You also think it's
that's not fighting. Listen, pull up to the set tomorrow, you gonna see.
Pull up to the hood
ain't
tomorrow.
Fighting.
It could be a fade. That
Man,
could
shit.
be running a fade. What's wrong with that?
I don't think that X4 is trying to box no professional boxer, bro. He's gonna really all right.
And then that's more disrespect, because you also trying to act like you don't know how much courage X4 have. Like, and then you talking about a professional boxer. Like, man, you don't know how anybody view anything. Like, you just speaking. Like, you belittling X4 and what his capabilities may be and what his courage may be. Like, he might not care about no pro boxer. He might not care about a person being 7 feet and 300 pounds. But you sitting in here making all these assumptions, just talking about from your point of view. some situations you can't talk from your point of view because you really don't have one, and the conversation has nothing to do with you, Flakko. So it's like just strange, and you be doing some dangerous stuff.
All right, so look, this is the part of the segment where we stop the bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop the bullshit. And Blueface is not a professional boxer.
Semi-professional?
He's
had a couple
celebrity boxer.
Does he box?
And I love that Sharp said that, right? Because that's what I was just going to insert when I just paused the video last, you know?
Yes. Does he know how to get in there? Does he have some ring time? Yes. But to say professional boxer, come on, church.
And he has three.
That's disrespecting niggas that been boxing all their lives in them gyms, bro. That's been like really putting in the wrench time. Professional?
Yeah.
I think that's a reach, and I feel like, man, we disrespecting every nigga who really gave their life to that shit.
And he has three like pro fights though. Like that actually counts as a pro fight. You feel me? So right now.
Oh, bro, come on. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Professional boxer.
Okay. And he has
Devin
4
Haney,
years
professional boxer.
Yes.
And for those that don't understand what Sharp is saying, he's saying it's a difference from a person being labeled a professional boxer or professional anything as opposed to just being a person who have done it. Like Blueface is a person who have boxed, and you know he done had a couple professional scrimmages, semi-fights, celebrity boxings, or whatever that may be. But he's just like, you know, what you gonna put him in the same lineup like what Sharp said with David Haney or who? Like what you gonna do? You gonna say he's in the same boat as Floyd Mayweather? Like it's just a different type of conversation. Just like a lot of people go up there and ball at the Rucker, you know, at the shootout tournaments in the basketball leagues and stuff like that. Are they professional basketball players? Like, you know, like, I mean, that's just how I get it, you know. I understand, like, the technical part of the fact of what, like, Flakko was trying to say. But that's just not that type of program. And that's not to take away anything from Blueface.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying, Garcia, professional boxer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis, professional boxer.
Okay, yeah.
Deontay Wilder, professional boxer. Tyson Fury, professional boxer. Hell, Tommy Fury, his brother, professional boxer. Hell, we can even throw in Jake Paul in it now because Jake Paul's really taking, he's had some seat time. He's really pushing for that.
Yeah, okay.
He's not fucking around.
He's not, now I see him really pushing past the threshold of saying, okay, can we say he's really in this for the long run? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He's got a fight, I believe, on the 15th.
Yeah. But though, and he has had 4 years of actual professional training. And again, not professional boxer, but professional training for the last 4 years.
But I'll tell you what, though, I feel like sometimes Hart could outdo some skill. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
nah, man.
X4 looked like he been around the block, man.
I ain't saying who's gonna whoop who. I'm just going off the fact of him saying somebody's you know.
I know
X4 trying to
Blueface
fight
is the
that
homie and shit, but
that's my homie. But like to say he's a professional boxer, no.
Yeah. And like two is like, okay, so why even do this through DMs?
He was supposed to
well,
text
how
him.
the fuck else was he supposed to get a hold of him?
Text him.
You don't, right? Like, listen. If I'm a lit rapper right now, I know, bro, like that the police is just fiending to get me locked up. Like, bro, listen, bro, do you think the LAPD is happy that niggas like Blueface, who screams schoolyard on every song, is a multimillionaire right now living his life? Do y'all think that LAPD is happy that X4, who overcame a lot, who got harassed by LAPD like for fucking years, is rich right now? No, they are.
And you know, that's some knowledge that Flakko is kicking right there. And I agree with that. And I believe that, of course, like, you know. So I feel like everybody do need to pay attention to that, you know, what he just said right there.
Looking for a reason to violate y'all and lock y'all up. Why even put yourself in a situation of...
But you know, I can't say everybody. Like, I believe that it's probably some people from law enforcement that is happy just on the strength, on some, like, you know, happy that it is another person doing something out the way and more positive, as opposed to locally sitting around here participating in something that they do want to jam you up about. But then again, I believe, just like Flakko said, it's another percentage, a strong one, that people was very much not trying to see you succeeding, and they wanted to bring you down before, and now you succeeding, and they looking at it from a personal perspective instead of just trying to do their job, and they very much anti that and envious.
Damien threats back and forth. They're screenshotting the threats and posting it.
On the street side.
Fucking years is rich right now? No. They are looking for a reason to violate y'all and lock y'all up. Why even put yourself in a situation of DMing threats back and forth? They're screenshotting the threats and posting it.
On the street side of things for you I've ever seen you say. Like, you really tried to give up some game.
There was some truth to that.
Lock them up, it was some truth to what you said. That's real shit.
All right.
Listen,
I
look.
agree.
Listen, look.
Finally.
Look, bro. So listen. No, look, right? Listen. I always take the pro-civilian side of things until you do a crime. Meaning this, right? I'm on X4 side saying, hey, bruh, don't get locked up. Until he does a crime, now it's like, all right, bruh. You feel me? I warned you, I tried. Now, hey, bruh, and he did his crime, let him do his time. You feel me?
I'm telling you, Court Flakko, Judge Flakko would go crazy. I would watch it. I would watch it every day. I'm telling you.
Every day.
We got to do this content.
Just to laugh.